I'm left with.
Hey guys, Kevin Kreider here from Pursue. So I've been getting some questions about how I overcame alopecia areata. It's a stress-induced hair loss. Alopecia areata is a stress-induced hair loss where your autoimmune system starts attacking the hair follicles of your hair or your body when you're under stress, high stress that is. So a lot of you may have known I was living in New York back in 2013 and 14, and I just hit a really rough time in my life. I was highly under stress. I was living in Harlem. I had a lot of roommates. I wasn't really financially doing so well. I wasn't booking that many jobs. I just finished acting school, so I didn't have a sense of security of going back to a certain familiar place and seeing the same faces all the time, and I was just a wreck. It was just such a high stress time in my life, for other personal reasons too, but I started losing my hair in chunks. It's alopecia areata for you. I did a lot of research on that, and I tried a lot of different things, but the one thing they said is to go see your dermatologist, and I saw my dermatologist, but it wasn't until I was halfway off my head, all the hair. She gave me some cortisone shots in my head and on my scalp to help the inflammation go down. I took prednisone, but none of the hair started to grow back from that, not immediately at least. But there are things that I believe helped me overcome alopecia areata to get my hair back, which was, one, I started meditating more, and I think that really just started to help me with mental focus, to get all that stress out of my head so much, because my head would be in a tailspin. Am I gonna lose my hair? When am I gonna get my hair back? Am I gonna go completely bald? And what's gonna happen? So I really didn't know what was gonna happen, and that fear just kept driving in my head, and was just a round robin. I couldn't think of anything else besides that. So meditating kind of helped slow it down a little bit. Now as a practice, it didn't happen right away, but the practice of it over time, I think, helps me with my mental clarity, or if I'm feeling anxious anytime, or I have something that just is, like I said, going round robin in my head, it'll just stop it, or I get to recognize it and just notice it's a thought, and I don't have to focus on that anymore. And thoughts are bad, we're gonna always have them until the day we die. Going on a happier note, the next thing that I did was I got back into physical activity. I find that I wasn't working out or taking care of myself to the fullest extent that I could have. Yes, I was in decent shape, but I wasn't working out, I wasn't weight training. I got back into strength training. I got back into the gym. I started working out, lifting. I think the physical activity of skateboarding across the country also helped too. So I had another purpose, journey as well. And to tell you the truth, I think being physically active and healthy really helps. Eating better. So at that short period of time, I was really on a very good paleo diet, and I wasn't eating any type of gluten, or I wasn't eating dairy. I wasn't eating certain nuts or anything that could cause inflammation. So I got rid of that for a long period of time, and then I started seeing my hair grow back. So what did I do? I started eating like crap again, but still, the stress wasn't there so much. I could feel this knot in my chest start to relieve after I started getting some physical activity going, meditating every day, and just also getting out of that stressful environment. I moved out of New York. I moved out of that really small apartment that I was at. I started finding something that made me feel better other than acting and modeling, and that was fitness again. And when I mean again, I used to be a fitness trainer before I moved to New York, and I got lost into modeling and acting. I still trained clients on and off throughout those years, but I wasn't working out myself and doing anything to keep myself healthier as well. So I started doing that, and I just feel so much better. after I just got out of that environment and started focusing on my own fitness journey, my own fitness goals, and started competing again and doing all these things in the gym and training clients and helping them feel good about themselves and look better as well. So I found just a little bit more happiness and less a stress-free environment and work as well. So I mean, I still do modeling, and that's it, you know. So I just took out the X factor of what was getting me stressed out the most as well. I also believe the other thing that helped me with overcoming alopecia areata was not drinking. You know, I cut out drinking in my life and alcohol, and I just found that the more I drank, the worse things got. So I cut out drinking, and it just really helped a lot since then. So I just find that I can just think better, I have mental clarity, and my life is better now. So I'm living the lifestyle that I want to, and it's not revolved around the clubbing scene and partying scene, and I just feel like a lot less stressed out. So that's helped a lot too. So those are the things that I did to help overcome my alopecia areata. I can't say that I'm a doctor. I know exactly which one it was. It could be all of the above, or it could be one thing. I can't really tell you, but that's what I did to overcome my alopecia areata. And now my hair's back. And the best part is too, I'm not so obsessed with it in a sense. Like, I used to put hair product in my hair every day because I had to look perfect. Now I don't even use hair product, actually. I barely use it unless I'm going to a casting or I'm shooting for something, or it's a special occasion like a wedding or something like that, and I'm wearing a suit and I just want to look good for this. So yeah, that is another plus of actually not losing one's hair at some time. Just not so attached to it anymore, since I know what it's like not to have it. So guys, I hope this helped you. Anybody who has alopecia areata, I feel for you. I've talked to many people who've had it along the way, and it's not fun. I hope this video can help. Maybe you can use some of these tools in your everyday life. Even if you don't have alopecia areata, it'll just help your overall well-being as well. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next week.